All right, boys and girls. Number 1 is 1/2 plus 3 over 4. What do we have to do? We have to find a common denominator. 2 goes into 4, so we can do that.
Two times.
Yep, so we do 1/2 multiply. Remember, whenever you do the bottom, you gotta do the top. So multiply 2 by 2 to get it. Okay, don't talk over me, please. You already heard that. We multiply the 2 by 2 to make it 4, so we gotta multiply the 1 by 2 to make it 2. Now we got 2 over 4 plus 3 over 4 equals 5 over 4. If you're talking right now, later on tonight, you're not going to be able to hear me in the video. And then people are going to get mad. Like, all I did was hear so-and-so. I didn't hear you, Miss Ross. Please, be respectful. 5 over 4 is our answer, but the 5 is too big. So what do we got to do? We have to take out what? Sebastian, go ahead, tell me.
You have to simplify it.
Yeah. So 5 over 4, we got to take out the whole number. I'm going to make it 4 over 4. The reason why is this denominator tells me what this whole number can be. Remember, a whole number is when the numerator and denominator are the same number. When the numerator and denominator are the same number. So this tells us to make it 4 over 4. So let's subtract it out. 5 minus 4 is 1. Denominators stay the same. We get 1/4 left over. That whole number we need to tack on to the end of the problem. So it's 1 and 1/4. Okay, number 2. 1/4 plus 5 over 8. Find a common denominator. I know 4 goes into 8 2 times. So I take 1 over 4. And to get that 4 into an 8, I multiply it by 2, which means I got to multiply the 1 by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. So I get 2 over 8 plus 5 over 8 equals 7 over 8. And that's my final answer. Because that's smaller than the numerator, or denominator, sorry. The numerator is smaller than the denominator, we're good to go. All right, number 3. 1/2 minus 1/3. Got to find a common denominator. 2 and 3 have 6 as a common denominator. So I'm going to multiply 2 and 1 by 3. And multiply 3 and 1 by 2. Now I have 3 over 6 minus 2 over 6 equals 1 over 6. That's my final answer. Any questions on that? What, Arthur? What's up?
I got a question. How did you get 11?
Where's 11? That's 1.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good question. I've been wondering how I got 11 too. All right, number 4. 3 over 4 minus 3 over 8. 4 goes into 8 2 times. So I'm going to take 3/4. I'm going to multiply it both by 2. That gets me 6 over 8. 6 over 8 minus 3 over 8 equals 3 over 8. Okay, that's my final answer. Are you getting that? Can you see that okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right, any questions on that? Great, no, okay. Sorry, I forgot. I'm not taking questions because I want to save time on the video. All right, let's do number 5 and 6. Number 5 and 6. You're going to make factor trees, and you're going to take all the prime numbers and you're going to make it into a multiplication problem. Remember, a prime number is something where the only factors are 1 in that number. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Those are all examples of prime numbers. 39 is one, yep. 57 is another one. Okay, so 24. Let's make a factor tree. You could do 8 times 3, 6 times 4, 2 times 12. I'm going to do 6 times 4. 6 times 4. Now, can I split these up even more?
Yeah.
Yes. 6 can go into 2 times 3. 4 can go into 2 times 2. So, if I was to make this a problem, a multiplication problem, would be 2 times 3 times 2 times 2. Okay? That's a product of the prime factors. 24. If I made it a product of prime factors, it'd be 2 times 3 times 2 times 2. Those are all my prime numbers. Please don't be talking right now. 36 is the same as 6 times 6. I can split up my 6's. 2 times 3, 2 times 3. The answer for this one is 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. Now remember, when you multiply and add, the order doesn't matter. So if you want to do 3 times 3 times 2 times 2, or 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, it don't matter. Okay? Does not matter. All right, 7 and 8. We're almost done, y'all. We got like 5 minutes. We'll get this done in 5 minutes. Okay, 4 problems left. We can do it. I believe in us. Dropping towels. All right. Number 7 is 4.5 minus 3, and what is it? 5 over 6? Yeah. Anyone else paying attention? Okay.
On the common denominator?
Split them up. 4 minus 3, 1/2 minus 5 over 6, and yes, find a common denominator. 2 goes into 6 how many times? 3 times. Thank you, Alyssa. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. Now I have 3 over 6 minus 5 over 6. But what's the problem here?
It's too small.
This number's too small. Okay? So I got to take some more from my number here. The 4 was attached to the 1/2. Shh. This is important, Val. The 4 was attached to the 1/2, right? So that 3 over 6, which was 1/2, I need to take the 4. I need to use it, take from the 4. That was the one that was attached. So that 4 turns into a 3. That whole number, I'm going to add to 3 over 6. Now remember, a whole number is when the numerator and denominator are the same. So what's this number going to be?
6.
Why, Ray?
Because it has to match the.
Has to match this denominator. Common denominator. Before you add or subtract, you have to have a common denominator. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Denominator stays the same. Now we can subtract. 9 over 6 minus 5 over 6 equals 4 over 6. Okay? Now we subtract our whole numbers. 3 minus 3 is 0. So we have 4 over 6. Like I said before, if you want to keep that as your final answer, you can. But you could also simplify that by taking a 2 out, which makes it 2 over 3. Both of these are okay. If you do 4 over 6 on the test, you'll get it right. If you do 2 over 3 on the test, also right. Okay, I want to be done soon. We got 4 minutes. Number 8. 9 minus 3 and 7/8. Okay, we got 9 minus 3, something minus 7 over 8. Give me like 4 more minutes, okay, please, if that's okay. Because I have 9:55 is the time. Or was it 9:50? No, we'll be done in a second. We take this out. That 9 turns to an 8. We use the whole number. 8 over 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. 8 stays the same. Now we subtract the whole numbers. 8 minus 3 is 5. We get 5 and 1/8. Okay? All right, let's do 9 and 10 real quick, and then we're going to be done. I think it was 8:50 actually, so we don't have a lot of time, y'all. Sorry about that, Mr. Madrid.
No. It's you. You spend it the way you want to spend it.
Number 9. Caitlin mixed 2 liquids together. What tells us that we're adding? I didn't even read the rest of it. She mixed 2 liquids together. What's the key word there, Sebastian?
Mix.
No.
Together.
Together. Together means you're adding. So she has 9/10 that she's mixing together with 7/8. You're adding those together. So 9 and 10 have 80 in common, but they also have 40 in common. So I want to do 40 because it's smaller. 10 times 4 is 40. 9 times 4 is 36. Shh. Stay with me, y'all. 8 times 5 is 40. 7 times 5 is 35. And for those of you listening at home, remember, this is the second time I'm doing this. I'm just doing it fast. We already had all the questions answered. Now, I add 36 over 40 plus 35 over 40. What's up, Valerie?
For 7, why did you have to take make the 4 to 3
Where?
on the top?
Because you had to regroup. Remember, you had to take one out.
Because it was too small.
Yeah, this was too small here. The 3 over 6 was smaller than the 5 over 6. So you had to
take it away because it was too small.
It was
so
too
you had
small.
You had to borrow from the bigger number on top.
Thank you, Junior. Yep, he's completely right. 36 plus 35 is 71. 40 stays the same. Okay, this is not our final answer. This number's too big. What do we got to do with it? Sebastian?
You have to minus 40 over 40.
Yep, because there's a whole number hidden in here. We got to take that whole number out. 40 over 40 is what we're going to take out because the denominator tells us that could be our whole number.
What is the denominator?
71 minus 40 is 31. 40 stays the same. And that whole number we're going to make sure is part of our final answer. 1 and 31 over 40. All right, we're almost done, y'all. We got one more problem. How much time am I on right now, Lexi? Am I over 10 minutes?
You're 10 minutes.
I'm at 10 minutes right now?
You
Okay.
got 5
Yeah.
minutes over.
Okay, thank you. All right, number 10. Oh, that's not gonna help me. Carlene bought 8 and 1/16 yard, and it says she used 5 1/2. So she's using it from a whole. Are we adding or subtracting?
Subtracting.
Subtracting. So let's split it up. 8 minus 5. 1 over 16 minus 1/2. Okay. That 1/2 we can change to a 16. We just gotta multiply them both by 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 1 times 8 is 8. Now we have 1 over 16 minus 8 over 16. Uh-oh, that one's too small. So we gotta take from the 8. Okay? So we take 1/16 and we need to add something. And we're gonna add 16 over 16. That's what that whole number is gonna go. That gets us 17 over 16. Now we can subtract. 17 over 16 minus 8 over 16 equals 9 over 16. 7 minus 5 is 2. So we get 2 and 9 over 16 as our final answer. All right, turn that off.